Welcome back to The Grind is Real. My name is Gabriel Uribe, your host of this lovely podcast. It is so nice to see you guys again, even though I can't actually see you. But I know it's been a few weeks. My life has been shifting with the sands of time since the last time I spoke to you guys. With that said, on today's podcast, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I know what the basis of this podcast is, but today I feel like being there for whoever needs this right now. So, here we are. Here I am. And unfortunately for me, lately, my life has not been going as I planned, as one would imagine. If you told me I'd be in where I'm at right now a year ago, I probably wouldn't have believed you. With that said, professionally, my life is wonderful. I am flourishing. I am hitting milestones that were only dreams at a certain point. And that is all wonderful blessings. And I am so, so grateful for that. But life still happens. Life changes. Circumstance changes. And sometimes you just really have to roll with the punches. As hard and as shitty as it is, you make plans and life, God, the universe has different plans for you. Sometimes when you're in the eye of the storm, you can't always see exactly why things have to be that way. Lucky enough for us, perspective is everything. Hindsight is 20/20. But one thing that I always try to remind myself, and this is a phrase from one of my favorite singers on the planet, is that Mañana, será bonito. And to translate that to English, that means tomorrow will be beautiful. Because yes, sometimes the days feel very gloomy, feel very lost, like you don't know where you're going. But the sun will rise tomorrow, the sun will set tomorrow, and it will be a new day. And it will be beautiful. And to relate that to my platform, to what I got going on in this sphere, is that no matter what you're going through in this moment, whether it's not feeling like you are where you should be in your career, or your personal life is up in flames and you have to pivot and do something else or step into the unknown, it's happening for a reason. Yes, it might not be ideal. It might suck ass. But tomorrow will be beautiful. Mañana será bonito. Because why? Because you and I are in control of that. We are in control of how we wake up and what kind of day we want to have. Yes, some things are not gonna pan out the way you think they are. But such is life. We live in a world where things might be, or a life might seem like it is going fabulously because they are doing this or doing that, but that's just the highlight reel. And unfortunately, things change, people change, relationships end, and that's okay. Because you know what? You'll always have yourself. At the end of the day, whatever is happening in your life, whatever is going on, whatever you feel like is a detour to your plan, just trust the process. Trust the process and know that you're going to get to wherever it is you're going to get to. And no one or nothing is going to stop that unless you allow it, that you are worth everything and have more value than you know. So don't let people, auditions, not booking, or anything ever get you down. Because if you step into your own power, then no one can ever take that away from you. And to be completely honest, life is pretty funny. In this current moment, I am back at my parents' house. I am in my old room, and that is my 3D. That is my 3D right now. And that's okay. And that's okay because this is where I'm at. I have beautiful, amazing things happening for me in my life. I have a beautiful support system, and I think that is very important. And I think it is okay sometimes to take a break and take a step back when you have to reevaluate your life a little bit. That is what I'm currently doing right now. I love being open and honest and transparent with people because I feel like it's very easy to ignore certain circumstances and very easy to throw yourself into work or throw yourself into partying and drinking and numbing all the pain that is the pain. But I think you really, really have to take a moment for yourself. Sit in your old room and remember who you are and what you have to bring and offer to this beautiful gift that we have that is called life. I'll be the first to say, I am somebody who always has to learn the lessons the hard way. It fucking sucks, but it gives me a pretty unique perspective on a lot of things. Unfortunately, there's always a trade-off with certain things, right? But that's okay. That's okay because Mañana será bonito, and no matter what, your path is your path, your destiny is your destiny. Keep being you, keep doing you, and don't let anybody or anything ever take your shine away from you. And you'll always have a friend in me. So just know you're not alone. You're a badass bitch. And keep rocking on. Keep stepping into your power. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep believing in yourself. And to toot my own horn a little bit right now, my personal life has not been great. It's been really, really, really shitty right now. Unfortunately, I had to end a long-term relationship. One of the hardest decisions I've had to make in my life thus far. And of course, I still had to show up for myself. I booked a play recently, which I'm very, very excited about. I had another SAG National commercial audition this week. Ironically, I got one for a gay couple, and I had to have that uncomfortable conversation with my agent that I will not be able to fulfill that audition because of said circumstances. But I did it. I was open. I was honest. And sometimes life happens, but you just keep on going. Don't stop. Show up for yourself. If you have to do it with a broken heart, do it with a broken heart. And don't let that pain eat you away. Be your own best friend. Be your own biggest fan. Always. Because no matter what, no one can ever take that away from you. So I just wanted to come on here to send that message. That tomorrow will be beautiful. The sun will rise. You will rise. You will be beautiful. You already are beautiful. And remember to love on yourself a little bit extra. Some weeks, or some days, or some months more than others. Don't forget who you are and what you have to offer, because that is priceless, and you deserve to be celebrated and seen. And do it with a fucking broken heart. You know what? You know how I booked the play? By channeling my anger and my frustration and my tears into a monologue. And I just let it fucking rip. I let it rip, and this came across my path, and I said, you know what? I'm going to take a chance with this because this is true and this is honest and this is genuine. And I'm showing up for myself in this self-tape. And lo and behold, something good came out of it. I booked a job that I'm getting paid for. So who's winning? I'm on SNL and you're not. No tea, no shade to anybody. I'm just being silly. But yeah, just try to remember that. Just try to remember that even on the darkest days where you just feel so lost, where you just feel like nothing is going the way that you want it to go, that's exactly the point. Nothing is ever going to go the way you exactly want it to go. And that's the beauty of it, honestly. That's kind of like the mystery that I am falling in love with, is that nothing is ever going to go the way I want it to go. Because it's only going to go in a better way. And it's going to surprise me in the best possible way. So why not just accept it and let it fucking flow freely? I'm a star. You're a star. Be you. unapologetically. If you have to come back to your fucking parents' house, as painful as it is after moving out, living on your own, being an adult, quote unquote, and life happens, shit gets thrown your way, and you gotta, what seems like you're taking 10 steps back is not. Sometimes we have to go back to our roots, to who we are, to where we come from, to remind ourselves of the value that we have, and surround yourself with people who genuinely love you for all your crazy and everything. Because I know my family loves me for all my crazy and everything. But do that. Yeah, I could be sitting here pissed off that I'm in my old room, but hey, this is part of my plan. It's part of the lore. It's what I gotta do right now, and it's just gonna make me a better person. So don't be afraid of the detours. Don't be afraid of something that seems like it's a step back, because it's really not. It's preparing you for the future, and it's preparing you with resilience and with the thought that you'll be okay. I'll be okay. Can't knock me down. Knock me down 9 times, I'm gonna get up 10. I'm like a fucking cockroach. You're not getting rid of me. And just give yourself a little extra hug. I'm giving you a hug right now to whoever's listening to this. And I don't know, maybe I'm oversharing on this podcast. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. You don't have to listen to it. I just wanted to come on here and just let everybody know what's been going on. Just to let everybody know that Mañana Será Bonito. Don't worry about it. Water off a duck's back, and we'll all be okay. We'll live. I'm your friend. I'll always be your friend. So keep your head up. Remember, the sun will rise tomorrow. You'll always have a friend in me. I'll always be here for you, rooting for you, cheering for you. And I really am excited for my future. I'm excited for your future. And do whatever makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting anyone. Do it. Step into the unknown. Yeah, it's fucking scary. For a long time, I was scared of having to make certain decisions because the unknown is fucking scary. It's hard to let go. It's so hard to let go. Painfully so. But I'm still breathing. But you're still breathing. So the worst part is over. The gift of freedom is invaluable. You know, I was hanging out with one of my siblings today, and I found a new perspective, and I just wanted to share that with people because it's very easy to sit down and just like cry and mope about how things aren't working out for you. That's easy. That's the easy part, right? And like I said earlier, I like learning lessons the hard fucking way. So why am I going to do that disservice to myself of doing something easy, staying the same, not breaking the cycle, not choosing myself? So why don't I flip that on its head? And rather than fearing what lies down the path for me, why don't I embrace it? Because if I can tell you one thing right now is I don't know how much more worse it can get for me. I've been through the fucking ringer these past couple of weeks. A few weeks, really. So why not embrace it? Why not run towards it? What's the worst that's gonna happen? I can't think of anything. I mean, I can think of things, but that's just my anxiety as a human being. But what's gonna happen? I try something and it doesn't work out. Okay, well, it's not the first time. It's not gonna be the last time it doesn't work out. I find something better. What a concept. I gain more confidence. What a thought. I show up for myself. Oh, what a revelation. I choose myself. Wow, that's growth. Yeah, I know we got real deep right there. Real deep. But hey, sometimes we just gotta dive into the deep end and just let it go. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of having certain experiences, so then you can go out into the world and you can share it with other people and hopefully make somebody feel less alone today. I'm not stopping what I'm doing, neither should you. If you need a really, really good song to put that pep back in your step, if you're going through a tough time right now, if you're going, feeling like the world is falling apart around you, or you're going through a breakup, or you're had a loss in something, I Can Do It With the Broken Heart by Taylor Swift. Yes, I know it's Taylor Swift. Controversial topic, but it's a really good song to put that pep back in your step. Listen to it. See how it makes you feel. For me, it makes me boost a little bit of my confidence. And yeah. So with that said, this is the end of this very stream of conscious podcast episode today. I love doing these things because sometimes I record an episode and I'm like, what the hell am I even talking about? But then I try and like do like bullet points and I'm like, I don't even follow them. I just just go off onto a million tangents because it's my ADHD brain that's like squirrel. Hopefully you guys gain something from this today and just like I speak in run-on sentences if you really let me go. So yeah. Mañana será bonito. Mañana será bonito. Mañana será bonito. I just want to yell it from the rooftops. That's what been my mantra for these past couple of weeks, along with surrendering to the uncertainty. So thank you, Carol G. Thank you, Google, for that one. You're a star. I'm a star. The grind is fucking real right now. My gears are about to lock up, but I'm gonna do it with a broken heart. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. Once again, my name is Gabriel Uribe, and the grind is fucking real this time. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.